And it's a legacy that folks in the Crowsnest Pass are proud of. For the last 20 years, the community has come together on the first Saturday of June to give back to the environment. It is now recognized as the longest standing and the most productive Stewardship Day in Canada. Brendan Miller has more.
I think some of the greatest initiatives that we've seen from an environmental perspective come from grassroots organizations like this.
Daryl Johnson would know he's seen firsthand the positive effects that can happen when a community comes together. 20 years ago, Johnson planted a seed which has bloomed into the longest standing Stewardship Day in the country.
It's helping instill a culture now in a new generation around land stewardship, land ethic.
Since 1995, over 3,000 volunteers have gotten their hands dirty, pulling over 50 tons of garbage from the Crowsnest forest.
You see the real Albertans taking care of their public lands, not the people that go out there and trash it or leave their garbage behind.
Community members and groups also work on eco projects like replacing bridges and trails, building retaining walls, and bioengineering to help erosion.
You know, everybody comes together for a common cause. Everybody, takes pride in what we have here in our back door.
Joe Trotz has been a volunteer since the Stewardship Day began. He is working with this group to build a head wall to help secure a beach area at Chinook Lake. Nearby, on the historic Miners Path Trail, volunteers from the Lions Club are making the area more accessible for the disabled.
We have quite a number of people, seniors, that are in wheelchairs, and you can now come up here and you can enjoy what everybody else has been able to enjoy for over 80 years.
I might come out here 10 years later with some grandkids and say, geez, look, remember we did this, and they'll look at you and say, well, did you really do that? Yeah, well, they might question you, but you did it, So that's the whole part of doing this. It's for the long term.
And it's a day filled with a sense of pride and accomplishment and preserving the delicate ecosystem. Brendan Miller, CTV News from the Crowsnest Pass.
In total, just under $1.5 million in labor and equipment have been donated to the Crowsnest for Stewardship Day.